Okay, here we go. Liam Moyers is asking me how to do this problem. And then notice that we have sine and we have cosine squared. We have one equation that's got basically two unknowns. We're going to use the property cosine squared plus sine squared equals 1. That's the property we're going to use. We're going to solve for cosine squared. And why do we do that? We do that because we don't like to have one equation with two unknowns in it. We want to get everything to either sines or cosines. And so we're going to rewrite this as 2 plus 13 sine x equals 14 times now the 1 minus sine squared x. Okay? And now we're going to gather all the terms to one side. And I'll let you figure out the math on this. I'm going to have a negative 14 sine squared, so that's going to be a 14 sine squared on the left. I have a plus 13 sine. So I'm going to make every time I have a sine, I'm just going to write s.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. And then we have a plus 14 here, and I'm going to subtract that from both sides. So we subtract 14. So we're going to subtract 14 from both sides. Subtract 14, so we're going to get a minus 12. Okay, equals 0. So more often than not, this is going to factor. Okay. So when we factor the left side, we've got factors of 14 or 7 and 2. So I'm assuming that's going to work. I don't know. And then we have 4 and 3, 4 and 3, that would be good. 3 right there and 4 here. And minus, right? No, that's not going to work. Negative 21. Hold on. Oh, that's a negative, so it's plus and minus. Yeah, so plus there and a minus there. Okay. Well, here the sine would be equal to 4 over 7. And here the sine would be equal to negative 3 over 2. Well, the sine can never be greater than 1 or less than negative 1. So the sine is 4/7. So what are we trying to find here?
Using a graphing utility to get a degree.
Oh, get the degrees. Okay. So if the sine is 4 over 7, let's do this. Showing a right triangle. The sine is the opposite over the hypotenuse, right?
Yeah.
So the 4 would be there, and the 7 would be there. So the sine is 4/7 in the first quadrant, and the sine is also 4/7 here, 4 over 7. So what is this angle here? Well, let's figure out. Let's do this. Inverse sine of 4/7. Okay, so if the sine of theta equals 4/7, then theta is the inverse sine of 4/7. So we had a theta there, but also we have to remember we have a theta in the second quadrant as well. So when we
so you have to change it to the fourth quadrant.
Change it to degrees, and then we're going to go inverse sine of 4 over 7. 4 divided by 7. And we're going to get 34.85 degrees. So theta is 34.849 or 85 degrees. Okay, that's one of them. That's that theta right there. But this theta here would be 180 minus that. So 180 minus that guy is going to give us 145 as well. So we have 145.15 degrees. And which answer is that? 34.9 and 184. Yeah, that would be A. So let's use a different color. A. Okay, so that's A, and that was number 27 on the Chapter 7 or 8 test.
Okay.
Actually, number 5 on the calculator part. There you go.